This summer, we've been working on a new way to connect to Louisiana farmers and consumers, and that's by using podcasts. Based on the best research out there, more than 30% of adults in the U.S. are listening to podcasts at least monthly. Research also shows farmers are listening to as much audio as they can while they work their fields for hours at a time. We already produce a podcast called the Voice of Louisiana Agriculture podcast that features ag news headlines from across the state. There's also a segment that talks about the Louisiana legislature, global trade and commodity markets, and also features a conversation with a farmer who's outstanding in his or her field. There's a brand new Voice of Louisiana Agriculture podcast out right now that discusses the end of the Louisiana legislative session. Be sure to subscribe to the Voice of Louisiana Agriculture podcast to make sure you never miss an episode. That's the first, but we're coming out with a few more options over the next few weeks. One will be called Louisiana Farm Life. It will be similar to the stories we feature here on Twila, profiling farmers from across the state. It'll be a conversation with a farmer, really getting to know them and their families who work so hard to put food on our tables and clothes on our backs. Speaking of food on our table, we're also going to roll out a new podcast about the food we eat and the farmers who work to put it there. It's a carryover from a segment you'll see later in the show, Field to Feast. So it's the Field to Feast podcast. This podcast will also include a Louisiana chef in each episode to really bring that story full circle, from the farmer's field to the feast on our tables. Finally, we'll have a podcast that is kind of a look behind the scenes into this show. It's called the Twila After Show. We will tell the stories behind the stories we feature on Twila and really dig into what it's like to tell the story of Louisiana's farmers and ranchers. We're really excited to start getting these podcasts out to you, so keep your eyes peeled for them everywhere you listen to podcasts. Head over to our website at twilatv.org and subscribe to the podcasts. Click on that little podcast button, I should say, and subscribe to our podcast today.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like down below. That really helps us out. Also, please subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all things Louisiana agriculture that we cover here at Twila. Also, check out this video right here, and we'll see you on to the next one. Thanks.